Welcome everyone, friends and family who have traveled to be with Brandon and Haley today. We thank you for being here to share this special day. Who gives the bride away today?
For mother and father.
You all may be seated. Thank you. Brandon and Haley, love is the force that brings us all here today. In fact, love is the force behind much of what we do every day. Whether making a meal for our family, taking the time to teach our children, or lending a listening ear to a friend. Love is always the reason. We are all here to support Brandon and Haley on their first day as husband and wife. As you go into married life, remember the reason. The reason you get up each morning, get ready to do your best in the world, and look forward to coming home. Remember the reason you sacrifice, the reason you give, and the reason you laugh. The reason you are legally becoming a family. Brandon, let Haley represent love, and Haley, let Brandon represent love. This mutual love stays strong as long as you both invest in and cherish it. This love is alive, it is active, dynamic, and powerful. Cling to it during good times and bad. All marriages have ups and downs. If you make a habit of returning to your reason, you will find that the strength to choose each other in every moment, in every place, and at all times. A strong and lasting marriage is built on love, trust, and respect. To truly love, you must both enter life together with vulnerability. To truly trust, you must in good faith allow for freedom and autonomy. To truly respect, you must consciously treat your partner with reverence. Brandon and Haley, cherish one another. Never stop doing the small things that convey respect and trust. Hold doors, write notes, listen and strive to understand. Let kindness and tenderness be the rule, not the exception. Remember that you're both on the same team. Together you will fight demons, defeat enemies, build a life, and forge a bond that is greater than the sum of its parts. Brandon and Haley got their vows.
We met when we were 14, and you caught my eye at 15. But it wasn't until we were 17 that our paths really crossed, all because you broke your knee. This is when it all started. I used you being on crutches as an excuse to get close to you by carrying your book back to class. And somehow we just clicked. Our conversations ended with, I like you, and in a few short months turned into I love you. 9 years, 3 kids, 4 dogs, a cat, some fish, and a mortgage later, I finally get to take your last name. I love you with my whole heart. I love this life we have built. Our relationship has been pushed to the limits, from great moments to an unimaginable loss, but we came out stronger than before. I promise to always love you through the good times and the bad. I promise to cherish you, take care of you, and always be there for you. I will continue to be the one that you can lean on, to be your safe place as you are mine. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do for our family. You are an amazing father and partner. Xander will learn how to be a good man, and you will teach Jada the love that she deserves. We are lucky to have you. You and I have basically grown up together, and now we have the rest of our lives to grow old together. I love you. Oops.
I can never begin to put into words how much you mean to me or how lost I would be without you in my life. Because without you, there is no me. I am still not sure how you went from get away from me freshman year to accepting my hand in marriage. I couldn't be happier. You make me strive every day to be the best that I can be. I could have never asked for a better person to be my wife or the mother of my children. You are everything I have ever wanted in a wife and so much more. I love you with every fiber of my being, and I promise to stand by your side through anything life throws at us. I cannot promise to be the perfect husband, but I can promise to be the best that I can. And I will always do my best to make you laugh during all of our stupid fights, like how you wrap up the vacuum cleaner, and put up with all of your weird habits. I love you. Yeah.
Now Brandon, do you, of your own free will, take Haley as your lawful wedded wife, to love, protect, and defend as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now Haley, do you of your own free will take Brandon as your lawful wedded husband to love, protect, defend as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Brandon, vow to place Haley above others, before all others, and stand true and unmovable in your support for her through good times and bad?
I will.
Yeah. Do you, Haley, vow to place Brandon above all others, before all others, and stand true and unmovable in support for him through good times and bad?
No.
You may now kiss the bride. With these public promises and vows, and the symbolic exchange of wedding bands, I now pronounce you, by the power invested in me by the state of Illinois, husband and wife. And also want to thank my wife too for helping me out with this. Thank you very much. Will the audience please stand and congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Brandon Lee.
If you don't know me yet, I'm Ashley, and I have the privilege of serving as Haley's maid of honor in all of this. We have been friends for about 7 years now. We have been friends since 2014. We actually met at a job. It actually started because one of our co-workers, she would talk to her food, and she would act like it was talking back. So ever since then, we giggled, and even if it gets brought up now, we crack up at the thought of it. So through the years, we have both grown with each other between finding new and better jobs, going to school, having kids close in age, and just being there for each other, and now her getting married. Haley has been waiting for this day to come for a very long time now, and it is with great happiness that I stand here today and support her as she marries the love of her life. Brandon, thank you for making her happy, and I know you will continue to do so. You both are two awesome people with 3 beautiful children. So here is a toast to my best friend Haley and to her best friend Brandon. I wish you all the best of luck in the years to come. Cheers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those that don't know me, my name is John, and I'm Brandon's older brother. Let me go ahead and start out by saying congratulations to our newlyweds. I'd also like to thank all of the other speakers. And I'm going to keep this short, not only because I'm not a huge fan of speeches, but more importantly, so you find people can continue to celebrate the union of these two amazing people. Brandon's best qualities, in my opinion, are his undying love for his family and friends and his honest, hardworking demeanor, both of which have served him well in all aspects of his life. I can only imagine what more it will help accomplish for himself, his 2 children, and his longtime girlfriend, now wife, Haley. I'd like to end with a quote I found and a toast. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. McGlaughlin. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses for Mr. and Mrs. Lee.